Hi everyone. Why do I always start my videos, hi everyone? Sorry about the shadows, but there's lights and darkness, so obviously it's going to create shadows on my face. It's about midnight. I didn't even look at the time before I took my keys out the ignition, but it's about midnight because I came out at, well, it's after midnight actually, because I didn't leave till like a few minutes before midnight, and I've been driving for like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. I've come somewhere that I used to come to pick an ex up of mine a few years ago, near his works kind of area, I guess. It's kind of a lay-by at the side of a road area, because I didn't know where else to go, because I'm not going to where I used to go, location 1, 2 or 3, because I don't feel comfortable there anymore. I've mentioned that in a video or two, I think, and I said I need to find new places. This is definitely not my new location at all. It is not very private. It's not a busy road, but a car just went past then, and it's not, definitely not my new location. It can't be my new location. It's definitely not going to be my new location. I need to find locations, basically. I haven't come out tonight to find locations. I've come out tonight because I wanted to come out for a drive. I've needed to come out for a drive for a long time, but I've had to stop coming out for drives, and there are various reasons behind that. One of them is because obviously work and needing time to myself when I'm at home before I go to bed. If I came out for a drive, I'd have to go home and straight to bed, but I do get stressed out on the drive sometimes, and going back I feel anxious being outside the house, so it's not good for me to go home and go straight to bed. I ideally need an hour or two to myself when I do get home. That's why I can't come out. Also, I've been really tired in the evenings, and then something happened about a month ago. I'm not going to go into what exactly happened because I don't feel able to talk about it at the moment, and I don't know if I'll ever talk about it on here, but something happened, something not very nice happened to me, and it's just made me too anxious and scared to go out for my drives, which has been my saving grace in the past. Like coming out for drives has basically, saved me from myself, I guess, and from how other people have made me feel and all that. So it's been difficult for me not to come for my drives, and I have started to struggle with how I'm feeling again. A lot of it's to do with the pressure of my job and things that are going on that are really affecting me. And because something happened to me maybe 3-4 weeks ago, I can't remember the exact date. Well, I can, but I'm not counting how many weeks back it was. It's just made me too scared to go out for a drive, and like anyone who's been watching this channel for a long time knows that I would go out for a drive every night. It was around 1 a.m. when I would go for my drive. Sometimes I'd go out earlier, but I'd be out. But my depression and everything gets to its heightened point around 1. So I tended to go out around midnight, half past midnight, 1 o'clock, that sort of time. And it would help me a lot. And obviously I would do my car chat videos. Some of them would go live, some were just vlog clips that would get added into the vlogs. Like this is a vlog clip. Well, it's going to be a long one, it's going to be a video really. But yeah, I'm really nervous being out the house at night now, and that never used to be the case with me. I used to prefer going out at night when there was not many people around than going out in daytime. But now I don't even want to go out at night time anymore, and I found it really hard to come out tonight. I've had to really work up to it, I guess you could say. I was ready to come out at, I think, 9:45, and it took me over 2 more hours to get myself to the point where I could come out. And then I went and found some CDs, because there's a box that I've never opened and it's full of CDs, and I've been buying CDs that I already own or couldn't remember owning, so I went and looked in it, and I didn't look through it all, or else I would have come out with a house with a shed load of CDs, and I've come out with 4, I think. Would have been 5, but it didn't have the CD in, and I got a picture of the CD in my head, and it's in another box somewhere that's open. So I've just been listening to one of them on the way here, Anastasia's Greatest Hits for the record. I've been putting those sad love song ones on. Probably not the best idea. And I am super anxious and on edge about being out the house, and I guess I used to feel like this when I went out, but I got used to it and it would ease off, but it's actually kind of getting worse at the moment. Like, I'm getting more and more anxious, on edge, and I can feel my heart pounding and I feel really sick. So hopefully talking will like ease my mind, but I'm a bit like about where I am. I don't feel very comfortable here at all. And my door's locked. I can lock my doors as soon as I get in my car. Like, so I don't know, I just don't feel very comfortable being here, and I don't particularly understand why. But I just feel really on edge, and it might be because I'm on edge about being out at night time now. I don't know. Like, I don't go out at night time anymore. Literally, I can't remember the last time I was outside when it was dark. I really can't remember. I must have been outside when it's dark at some point. I don't know. Because literally when I go home from work, I don't go back out again. So I can't remember a point when it's been dark and I've been out for a while. So I can't think. Obviously, if I have been, it'll be shown in vlog clips at some point, but I have no memory of being out at night at all for a while, and I'm getting really nervous about it. The last time that I can remember was that night on a Saturday when I filmed like 5 videos that were like half an hour long each. That's the last time I remember, but I do think there's another time after that. But it's well over a month, and I've not been out for a drive for like at least 3 weeks, maybe longer, and I wanted to go yesterday, but I was so exhausted on Friday. I was just so tired, and I knew early on that it wouldn't happen. I was really disappointed, but because I'm anxious about coming out now, it didn't upset me too much. But I know I've got to get out, because I am struggling with how I'm feeling, and getting out helps me, but I'm outside now and I'm so on edge and nervous. Like, I keep looking in my mirrors. Like, I'm just really like, I don't know. But this is definitely not gonna ever be a location for me. This is because I thought I'd drive up here, and I didn't even think about filming. I thought I'd just drive up here, turn around and go back, and maybe drive in another direction. I never planned on coming up here, but when I got like halfway here, I thought, oh yeah, there's that lay-by where I used to wait for my ex. So that's the only reason I've come and parked up and started filming. But I'm like proper anxious, on edgy. Like, I'm just, I don't know if you can see me, like, but I'm like constantly like looking around, because I'm just so on edge and scared and worried. And I never used to be like this. Like, I got like this a little bit, but I felt okay in my locations. I know there was a couple of times when I felt totally uncomfortable, and like I would leave those locations. You would have seen ones where like someone would pull up behind me, or that time that someone run across the back of me, and it was like, where the hell have they come from? And that freaked me out. But I feel so freaked out being here, and I just don't know. I just wanted to come up here and chat, and well, I didn't even plan on coming up here to chat, but when I realised I could come and chat, I thought I could come and have a chat for like 20 minutes and then carry on with my drive and listen to some more music. But now I'm just like, don't feel comfortable, and I've not felt comfortable since I pulled up here, so getting really anxious. It's not a nice feeling, anxiety. And I wanted to say so much more, but I just feel like I'm going to have to drive somewhere else and try and find somewhere else to like pull up and chat and talk about things. someone just cycled past on a bike and they're like all over the place. That freaked me out. I just saw this light on the bike go woo, woo, like that, and I'm like, what's that? But yeah, I feel totally uncomfortable here, so I'm gonna drive on, I guess, because it's making my anxiety go through the roof. I'm nervous. My heart is absolutely pounding. Like, I wish, like in cartoons where you could see the heart doing that, I wish you could see what my heart's doing. I feel sick. Yeah, so I definitely need to go and find somewhere else. Hopefully I'll find somewhere else and my next clip won't be of me at home. So we'll see where I get to.